first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. As always, guys, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Scorpio. Shout out Antonio for always coming through with the Scorpios. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Hey everybody, happy Taco Tuesday, and let's see what we got going on. Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody. Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, let's see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Tower in reverse. You can be connecting possibly here with a fellow Scorpio for some. Your current energy, we got ourselves the Queen of Swords, person you're dealing with. We have here the Magician in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is showing up here as the Nine of Wands. So Scorpio, looking at the energy so far, you might be dealing with a fellow Scorpio or possibly even a Virgo. Now, the Tower reversed to the Queen of Swords upright. I definitely feel like you guys are in a space right now where you're seeing things from a very logical point of view. You're looking at it more so from your head versus over your heart, okay? I think this is you making a head over heart decision right now in some sort of situation. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, we have the Magician in reverse. Someone here, I kind of feel, has been making themselves less attractive lately, and this is what, and I don't mean this in the physical way, I mean someone here energetically has been detaching from you for quite some time, and you've been picking up on that. You're kind of seeing somebody here cutting the cord and distancing themselves more and more each and every single day, and you're acknowledging that now, and you're like, you know what, if this person's going to be distancing themselves, I'm going to let that happen. If they want to cut the cord, I'm going to cut the cord as well. With the outcome that's present here, though, we do have the Nine of Wands. I feel like this is you saying, I want to hold back from the person I'm dealing with. I don't feel like having conversations with them about trying to save whatever relationship we have. You know, keep in mind, this could be a relationship you have with a lover, a friend, a family member. So whatever the relationship is to you, that's your specific reading. But I feel like you see somebody here phasing out, Scorpio. And ultimately, in the next 24 hours, you're coming to that space where it's like, I don't feel like being the person to put in the work. I don't feel like being the person to fix this. I don't feel like saying much of anything at all. If they want to continue distancing themselves, that's fine. With this Queen of Swords, I'm just going to let it happen. I'm going to let it go on. And I'm not going to be the person here who's going to have the remedy to fix where things went wrong. Okay? So for a good amount of you guys, I do feel like this is probably a friendship. This could have been a friendship that you had with a person for years. And maybe over time, maybe you started noticing it last year in 2020, or maybe recently you started noticing that somebody here is just distancing themselves, and when you reach out, they're not very responsive. Maybe you've been noticing and picking up on that, and I think ultimately you're like, hey, I've tried everything that I could. I've tried to make this person feel close to me again. Nothing hasn't really necessarily worked, and with this Nine of Wands over here, it's like, I don't feel like trying anymore. I just feel like keeping to myself, and if we are no longer going to be friends, or if we're no longer going to be lovers, or whatever the case is, if a relationship here is no longer going to be present, I'm not going to be the person to go ahead and fix this. I'm just going to let it do what it needs to do, and sometimes nature does run its course, and you're letting that happen here, Scorpio, okay? And man, that's a part of life. You know, that's a part of life. Sometimes we outgrow people. Sometimes people distance themselves from us for no fucking apparent reason. And that shit just happens. When you're on a different vibrational resonance and the other person's on a different vibrational resonance, you go in two different directions. So over life or throughout life, we're going to gain people, we're going to lose people. And that's just a part of the process, you know? It's all going to be depending on your vibrational resonance. So Scorpio, I'm seeing you phasing out here, and I'm seeing you kind of letting it happen. And in a way, you've kind of made peace with it. I feel like one of the biggest reasons why you're letting this happen right now, Scorpio, is because you made peace with losing this person. You know, you'll get sleep at night because you've acknowledged if this is what's supposed to be, it's what it's supposed to be. All right? All right, Scorpio. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we just started out with my water signs today. Let's go ahead and do water, air, fire, earth. Go into my air signs, baby. What do we got going on for the lovely Gemini gang? Messages for Team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? And exactly, just what Corey said before. He said acceptance of the natural flow of things. Yeah, for Scorpio, for sure, man. That's exactly what it is. All right? All right, baby. What's going on for Team Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini. Let's see what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the King of Cups in the reverse. So, right off the bat, you might be dealing with a water sign for some. Your current energy, you got here Two of Pentacles, person you're dealing with. We have here the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is showing up here as the King of Wands. So, looking at the energy so far for you, Gemini, you might be dealing with a water sign, a fire sign, or maybe even an earth sign as well. King of Cups reversed and Two of Pentacles upright. Right now, emotionally, I don't think you know where you stand, and this could be about standing between you and another person, or maybe this is how you feel within yourself. Looking at this King of Cups to the Two of Pentacles, it kind of feels to me like you don't really know how you feel about a certain situation. Sometimes you care, other times you don't care. Now let's take a look at what you're dealing with here. We have ourselves an Eight of Wands in reverse. So Gemini, this could be somebody here not communicating to you, not talking to you. Maybe someone here cut off communication. Maybe somebody here decided to stop being in a relationship or decided to stop being friends. Whatever the case is, I feel like someone or something is no longer present in your life. They've gone somewhere else. And you're kind of in the space where your emotions seem to go very back and forth. There's times where you really care about the situation. There's times where you're emotional over it. And then there's also times when you're not. That's what that Two of Pentacles is kind of representing. It's that your feelings change, throughout the time and throughout the experience right now of not being surrounded by somebody. With the outcome that's present, though, we do have a King of Wands. I feel like this King of Wands is representing I need to take some sort of action. I think what you're really leaning towards right now, Gemini, is I don't want to be upset that somebody here is no longer talking to me or is no longer deciding to be in my life. I don't want to waste my energy on that because I feel like if I continue to focus on that and get upset, it's not going to do anything for me. You kind of feel like your best decision right now is to move forward because really, realistically, when we move forward, guys, one or two things happens, right? We move forward, we find somebody better. We move forward, they come back to us. There's really those two different types of scenarios. So we are always going to have a best interest of moving on rather than staying focused and staying stuck on a specific person. So yeah, looking at this energy so far, I feel like your mood changes every now and then. You don't really know how you feel right now. There's a part of you that feels burned that somebody's no longer talking to you. There's another part of you that doesn't really care, Gemini, to put it very bluntly. So because you're in this very mixed energy kind of mood, I think you're taking direct action to say, you know what? I'm not going to let this bother me anymore. If me and this person aren't going to be together, or if this person doesn't want to talk to me, it is what it is. I can't waste my time being stuck on somebody who's not stuck on me. I got to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward and enjoy my life. And here's the thing. You got two options. Either you're going to move forward and, collaborate and connect with better people, or you're going to move forward and this individual is going to want to work things out. Because once you give people the space energetically, that gives them room to miss you. That's something that's important to mention as well, guys. When I tell you guys to move on, I'm telling you to separate yourself from the individual, right? When you energetically detach from somebody, it gives them space to be able to move on. It gives them space to be able to miss you. Because when you're fucking, energetically focused on a specific person all the time, they're not going to miss you because they're going to be picking up on your energy, So when you give yourself that space, that complete distance, energetically and physically, it leaves them room to miss you. So with that being said, Gemini, right now, I think this is you pushing more towards taking a break from this person and seeing what is coming up next. One or two things can happen, so we'll see what happens. All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. By the way, I see a donation over here. Thank you so much, The Way Collective, for the $14.99. Again, jump on today, right at Gemini. I love you. Lots of big changes, standing in my confidence and pure love, because divine timing and everything else, divine be popping and coming through, baby. It definitely does. Thank you so much for that donation, though. I greatly appreciate that. And Marky Mark, thank you for the $4.99. Gemini is most strong when they work on themselves. If not, they would. I can't even say that word right now. Replicate. Thank you. I was like, replicate. That's the word. They would replicate the same cycle that they were hurt to begin with. Yeah. And I think that kind of goes for anybody, to be quite honest. you know, most of the time when you don't move forward from a situation and you keep yourself involved in a cycle, it becomes very repetitive. You do the same things over and over again. You know, I've actually recently been seeing a lot of comments of people on my channel saying like, yo, Ant, why are you always telling people to move on? Like sometimes when shit gets tough, you got to work it out. And abso-fucking-lutely, just like Vanessa said, I like that. You commented what I was going to say. Absolutely, man. There are times where if shit gets tough between you and somebody you love, you got to work on that shit and, you know, get to where you need to go. But if you've been working on shit with somebody and it just hasn't been working, a break can do you good. Because a break doesn't mean I'm gone forever. It doesn't mean we're never going to be together. It doesn't mean, oh, we're not meant to be at all. Taking a break sometimes is genuinely fucking healthy for you to have a moment where you're detached from somebody else's energy. You can think for yourself. You can relax. You can not be in a stressful situation. And that same thing applies for the person you're dealing with. So sometimes we need breaks, you know, from certain individuals so that we could really sit in our own energy and then decide what we want to do moving forward. Once again, this is why I always say moving on is the best thing you can do for yourself, because either you'll find something better and recognize what you had was not what you wanted at all, or you'll realize this is something I've wanted. Maybe we could see if this will work out. Because when you separate yourself from someone, you will always find what you truly wanted all along. You got to keep that in mind, man. When you sit in your own energy, that's how you'll realize how you really feel. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much, Marlene, for the 1111. Scorpio here, leaving a relationship. Oh, my Lord. I've never seen that before. That's a way to put it. You're a Scorpio here, leaving a relationship. You're doing your best to let go. Anthony, your readings help me become stronger, and your words are always so powerful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Much love. Thank you so much, Marlene. I really appreciate the love and the compliments. I'm more than happy to help, guys. At the end of the day, when people are in situations, my job is to point out the situation you're in, whether it's negative or positive, and give you the best advice I feel that could help you, you know? And I really appreciate the fact that it's helping you, and I appreciate the love that you share. And at the end of the day, guys, too, if you don't like the advice that I give, or if you don't really like any sort of direction that I try to give you guys for a better outcome, if you don't agree with it or resonate with it, you never have to take my advice. And you never have to do that for any tarot reader on YouTube or any tarot reader in general. You know, if you feel like this is good for you, take that advice if you resonate. If you don't resonate, it's all good. Do what you want, baby. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, not mine. I can't tell you shit. I just want to show you my perspective and what I feel could help you guys be in a much more better position. All right? All right, man. So we did our water. We did our air. Going to our fire. What do we got going on for the lovely Aries gang? Messages for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 313 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming through, man. You guys are hella appreciated. Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries. Let's see what we got going on for this Taco Tuesday going into Wacky Wednesday. Let's see what's happening, baby. Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Hangman card. You might be dealing with the Pisces for some. Your current energy, we got here Knight of Cups, person you're dealing with. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Justice in the reverse. So looking at these vibes right now, you might be dealing with a Libra. You also could be dealing with a Pisces. Now the Hangman to the Knight of Cups. You're feeling a little stuck here right now, Aries, when it comes towards moving forward, getting things going, okay, in a situation. If this is a love situation, you're kind of like, are we going to elevate? Like, are we going to be in a relationship, or are we going to get married, or are we going to have a future? Like, I feel like that's the energy you're in. You feel stuck right now with somebody because you're like, I can't tell where the fuck your emotions are at. Taking a look at who you're connecting with here, Aries, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who's not really expressing themselves emotionally right now, and I do feel your frustration because you're pretty out there about what you want and how you feel, but whoever this is you're connecting with is not being very forward with you or very blunt with you about what it is they're dealing with emotionally. So with the outcome that's present here, Justice card in reverse, you're feeling a little stuck. You're like, I'm a little unbalanced right now. I don't know where shit's gonna go, and I don't want to stick around in a stagnant connection if you and I are not gonna have some sort of happy ending. So you want things to become clear with the person you're dealing with, Aries, because you don't feel like your person is making their emotions clear enough at all. So here's my best advice, man. Send them a fucking text. Call them on the phone, see him if you can see him. You know, it's different all over the world with COVID and everything, but, you know, do whatever way you can that you feel is best to contact your person and let them know your feelings directly. Now, if you've already done this, maybe try doing it again. But the point that I'm trying to make is say your piece. Because you know what? As long as you've said your piece, if the person you're dealing with decides not to take action, they cannot expect you to wait forever. Point blank, period. And actually, this is a pretty good point. To answer a question, Joanna says, I don't like to beg. You're not begging. No one is saying we're begging over here. We don't want no motherfuckers begging over here. All right? I would never want any of you guys to beg to be in a relationship, because you know what? People that want to be with you are lucky to fucking be with you. Point blank, period. So we ain't doing no begging over here, man. What I am saying, though, is say your piece. Express your feelings. And you know what? The ball's going to be in their court once you express your feelings. It is going to be up to them whether or not they want to pull through and express how they feel and if they want to make things work. Because as long as you said your piece, you've put the ball into their court. So for any of you Aries that are experiencing this current situation, say your piece and say, look, right now, it's up to you about where we're going to go and how things are going to work. And I'm not going to wait forever, so don't expect me to wait forever if you're not going to give me any sort of type of response. And once you give that person that opportunity, one or two things are going to happen. Either they're going to continue to be stagnant and make no moves and you're going to move on, or they're going to realize, okay, things have been slow for a while. I got to open up to my Aries here, because if I really want to be with Aries, I have to step up and take some damn action. So give yourself that opportunity here to say your piece, put the ball in their court, and see what they do, man, because at the end of the day, it's going to be up to them from there. All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we did our water, our air, our fire, going all the way to the lovely earth signs. What do we got going on for the bull gang, baby? Messages for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on? For the 342 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming through, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Bull Gang. Let's see what we got going on. Taurus. Overall energy for you guys here. We got ourselves a 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Your current energy, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Person you're dealing with, Fool card in reverse. Outcome that's present, we have here 5 of Cups in reverse. The first thing I saw when I pulled out the 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse was this energy of, you are my drug. Now, not to say, Taurus, you're literally addicted to a person, but I do feel like somebody has a very strong hold over you to the point where you've done so much for them, not even taking into consideration on how they've treated you, whether they've treated you positively or negatively, you've been a real ride or die for somebody. And I think you're starting to come to terms of, I don't know if I can continue being a ride or die for somebody that I genuinely care for. I mean, taking a look at who you're dealing with over here, they're showing up as the Fool card in reverse. This possibly could be an Aries you're connecting with, but I feel like whoever this is you're dealing with, they're not looking towards a future. They're not expressing new journeys with you. They're not making any sort of type of plans with you. And it's not even an energy where the person you're dealing with is going with the flow. They're not really making you feel like there's much of anything between the two of you. I kind of feel like somebody right now is not being invested at all into the connection that you have, whether it is a friendship, whether it is a romantic relationship, whatever the case is. Maybe this is even a job that you feel is not investing into you in the way that it should. But you don't feel like your energy, you don't feel like this person is giving back the same energy you give them. Ultimately, that's what I'm seeing here, Taurus, because you feel like you've been a very good lover, a very good friend, whatever the case is. You feel like you've put in so much, you've been such a ride or die for the person you're dealing with, and you don't see that same return, and it is incredibly frustrating with you. So 2 of Pentacles reversed, that talks about making a final decision, and let alone 9 of Pentacles minus 2 of Pentacles creates the 7 of Pentacles, okay? Which talks about the investment of time. You've given a lot of time to this, Taurus. You've given a lot of time to this person. And at the end of the day, I feel like you're just over this right now. You don't know what you're going to do. I think the 5 of Cups reverse is saying, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to cut this person off or if I'm going to try to work things out. But what I do know is I'm over giving people in my life all of my love, all of my attention, all of my loyalty, and for that not to be reciprocated, I'm not dealing with that no more. If people are not going to reciprocate the love, loyalty, and value that I put into my relationships, if people will reciprocate that, cool. If they're not, then I'm not fucking with those types of relationships. I'm not giving myself the chance and opportunity to invest into a person who can't have that equal give and take. So I'm seeing this here for you right now, Taurus. I think you're tired of being half-assed by a certain individual or maybe even multiple people in your life. So I don't feel like this is you saying, oh, you know, I'm going to let this person go and never talk to them again. I think this is you saying, if you're going to half-ass me, I'm going to half-ass you back. Point blank, period. Because I don't feel like doing too much for all these people. All right? That's what I'm seeing coming through here for you, all right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for becoming a member. Melissa1978, that's much appreciated, my love. Thank you so much. So we finished up our first batch of signs. Going back to my water, what do we got going on for the lovely Pisces gang? Messages for Team Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, Pisces, happy birthday, guys, as we are in Pisces season. For any of you guys who just had a birthday, happy birthday to you. For those of you that are having a birthday soon, happy birthday to y'all as well. Happy birthday to all of my Pisces gang. And I do hope that you guys very much so do enjoy your season, okay? All right, baby. Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, fish gang, we're going to get this last shuffle, and we're going to see what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy for you guys is showing up as the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So right off the bat, you might be dealing with a fixed energy, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or maybe even a Leo. Your current energy, you got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Person you're dealing with, we have King of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present, we got Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune reversed to the Nine of Cups reverse, Pisces. This is you saying, universe! Why do I feel like everything that you've been doing lately has been to fuck me over? I feel like a lot of Pisces right now are not having a good time. You're not catching a good vibe. It's this energy of, I feel like nothing's going my way. I feel like nothing's going right for me. I feel like none of my cups over here are being fucking filled. I'm just like, yo, what the hell is happening, man? All right? Keep in mind, Mercury just went direct, so we can't blame the retrograde no more, right? Mercury's direct. It's like, we can't be like, oh, fuck you, Mercury. Not happening. It's done. It's direct, right? But I do feel like you guys right now are like, I feel like nothing's really working out my way. So taking a look at who you're dealing with here, King of Swords in reverse, you're in a space right now, Pisces, where you feel like lots of things aren't working out, but at the same time, you also feel like you can't even communicate to other people about what it is you're going through because you're like, yeah, nobody's going to understand the stress I've experienced lately. Nobody's going to understand, you know, the things that haven't worked out in my life lately. I feel like you've just been keeping a lot of shit in, Pisces. You've been holding a lot of shit in, and you haven't really been speaking to people because you don't feel like they're going to get it. And with the outcome that's present here, Two of Pentacles in reverse, you know, some of you Pisces right now, I feel, have made this decision to say, you know what, my life right now is just turning to shit, and that's it. I'm going to accept that my life right now is shit. Okay, so that's intense. It's pretty extreme. If this don't resonate with you, Pisces, that's okay. But if this does resonate with you, Pisces, all right, let's have a conversation. Life is a motherfucking bitch sometimes. Okay? Sometimes life is going to hit you, and it's not going to hit you just once. It's going to hit you like 25 different times. That's going to happen in our lifetime, you know? There are moments and cycles we go through where things just don't work out our way. And the thing that sucks is that we're going to look at life and we're going to be like, God, the universe hates me, or God, nothing's going my way. And we're going to think that our life is just going downhill. The problem is that we're never going to see why these things are happening because they always happen for a reason. There's always a bigger picture that we can't see. Some of us choose to believe that, like myself. Others of us don't choose to believe that, and that's okay. But I am a firm believer that even when you think things aren't going well, there's a reason behind that. There's a reason behind that. Not even just lessons. It's more so about breaking away from things that you may think are serving you, but you're not recognizing that they aren't serving you. I've noticed, at least in my own personal life, because I speak on my personal experience, that when I've had really bad moments and when I've had things that haven't gone my way, I've realized much later, or even quickly, that there was a reason that certain things didn't need to play out the way I wanted them to. There was a reason that things didn't work out the way I expected, because there was a better thing for me out there that I needed to be guided and directed to. Now, I know some of you people won't believe that. Some of you people won't resonate with that type of belief. That's just my belief. But I've seen it work in my life. I've seen it work in the lives of others. So Even if you're not really feeling this, Pisces, even if you're feeling like, yeah, my life really is just, hectic right now and a lot of shit's going on and I just feel like I need to accept it. Even if you're feeling this way, just take a chance on believing that maybe all of this is happening for a much better reason that you can't possibly see. Maybe take into consideration and try to be hopeful about that there's something else here that's better for you, that you're being guided to, even though you don't see it. And I know that some people may not feel that way, some other people may feel that way, but my best advice to you is to look at it as there's a bigger picture out there. You may not be able to see it yet, but there's a blessing there, and that blessing will make itself known eventually in your life. All right? So give yourself that chance and that opportunity to be hopeful and to believe in this type of ideology, because I've seen it work many times in my life. I've seen moments in my life where I was like, wow, my life's going to shit. And then I realized, oh, it went to shit because it needed to. I needed to get to where I'm at right now, and I couldn't get to this great place by being in this specific place. So give yourself that time, man. All right, Pisces? Right now, roll with the motherfucking punches. Even if there's like 35 punches coming at you, okay? If we got motherfucking Rocky up in the booth just beating the shit out of you, Pisces, if you got all these punches coming towards you, baby, roll with them. Take them. All right? Because you're fucking strong. You're a fucking warrior. And everything's going to be all right. Because at the end of the day, everything will be okay. All right, baby? I love you, Pisces. Roll with them fucking punches, okay? By the way, thank you so much for the $4.99 from Marky Mark. Thank you for that second donation. God will always choke hold, but he'll never squeeze. That's a fact. I like that shit. I like that shit a lot. God will always choke hold, but he'll never squeeze. Absolutely. There are fucking crazy-ass things that are going to happen in our lives. There's going to be so much pressure that we deal with and a bunch of crazy fucking shit, but we're going to prevail. Because sometimes we got to go through these really difficult moments to make it to the most amazing moments. All right? I like that, man. That was awesome. All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So, we did our water. Going to our air signs, man. What do we got going on for the lovely Aquarius gang? Messages between Aqua, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Aquarius, there were 444 peeps in the chat, so if you're an Aquarius over here, the number synchronicity 444, what that stands for is that everything you're going through right now is going to put you in the right direction. Don't give up right now. Don't stop right now. Keep on progressing forward because you are about to receive everything you were looking for. So for any of Aquarians that have been seeing 444 or even just getting this message right now, just note and acknowledge whatever you're doing, keep on doing it because you're about to gain success. Okay? All right, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves one more shuffle and we'll see what we got. By the way, for the 427 people in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you all so much for coming out, okay? All right, Aquarius. Overall energy for you guys here, we have ourselves a 9 of Cups in reverse. Your current energy, we have here the Justice person you're dealing with. You got the 6 of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you, you got here the 10 of Pentacles. Aquarius, 9 of Cups in reverse. You've been working very hard lately to the point where you feel like you haven't given yourself a chance to enjoy yourself. Maybe you've been busting your ass at your job, so you've been putting off having, fun experiences for yourself. Maybe you've been busting your ass creating something new. Maybe you've been busting your ass in, certain and different other types of areas in your life, At the end of the day, though, I feel like this is you guys putting in a lot of work and feeling like you haven't had a lot of time to enjoy yourself. It's like, I've been working so fucking hard. When am I going to get to feel like I'm living? Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Justice, right? There has to be a balance sometimes in life. That's something to remember here too, Aquarius. You can work incredibly hard, but never work to the point where you're burnt out. You got to make sure that you have your rest and rejuvenation and also your hard work. You got to be able to mix and mingle with both. Now, taking a look at who you're dealing with here, we got a 6 of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present, we got here a 10 of Pentacles. So this 6 of Swords in reverse, I feel for you, Aquarius, is you guys kind of creeping back into this energy of feeling like I'm doing all this hard work, nothing's going my way, I'm not receiving what I wanted to receive. It's like you feel like you're doing things for nothing. It's almost kind of feeling like you're in a hopeless energy, but not necessarily. It's like, when am I going to receive the fruits of my labor for all the hard work I've done? Whether this is you working incredibly hard at your job, working incredibly hard on moving on from somebody, or working incredibly hard on loving yourself. It's just like, I've done so much work. When am I going to receive the fruit, right? Well, here's the thing. Ten of Pentacles is a motherfucking outcome. You will receive the fruit. 444 is what we saw in the chat. You will receive the fruit. You will get everything that you were looking for in the end, Aquarius. But you have to remind yourself that even though I'm busting my ass, even though I'm working incredibly hard, I got to give myself chances to rest and rejuvenate. I got to give myself chances to have a balanced ebb and flow. I can work hella hard, but also I need time to take care of myself. So keep that in mind, okay? And a big example too, if this is about your job, all right, give yourself the time to not cause a burnout. If you feel like you've been working so hard and then, you know, you're like, I got to keep going until I get the thing that I want, don't burn yourself out on the way. Make sure you're giving yourself time to rest and relax. Same thing goes if you're focusing right now on the path of self-love, Aquarius. Maybe you've been putting in so much work to love yourself and you don't feel 110% comfortable with just you yet. Guess what? That shit still takes time. So make sure you're taking care of yourself and doing that work at the same time, you know? Things don't always happen the time we want them to happen, and things don't always happen as quickly as we thought they were going to happen in the first place. So we got to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. We got to do our work. We got to take our breaks when we need our breaks, and we're going to get to the motherfucking promised land, okay? Goddamn, you're going to hit that 10 of Pentacles. So for any of you Aquarians that resonate with this, make sure you're incorporating the justice over here. Make sure you're incorporating balance. Yes, I'm happy to see you guys work hard, but I also want to see you guys take care of yourself in the process, okay? Keep that positive mindset, man. You are going to get the outcome you've wanted. You are going to get the motherfucking fruits of your labor, but you got to make sure you're taking care of yourself as well, all right? I'm a very firm believer that anybody in this world can manifest whatever the fuck they want. If you want to be a veterinarian, I believe you can be a veterinarian. You want to be a goddamn singer, I bet you can be a goddamn singer. You want to be as famous as Mariah Carey? I believe you can be as famous as Mariah Carey. I believe in every possibility in this world. So Aquarius, whatever you're striving for right now, I believe you're going to make it there. But make sure you're taking care of yourself in the process, because when you burn yourself out, that's where negativity creeps in. That's where I don't feel like I can do this, or I feel like I'm wasting my time, or I feel like I'm not good enough to have that one thing that I want. That's where the negativity creeps in, and we want to say fuck the negativity, right? We don't want that to creep in. So keep on taking care of yourself, keep yourself grounded, and keep on doing the work, and you're gonna get that 10 of Pentacles, baby. All right, man, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we did our water, our fire, now going all the way to, or no, I'm sorry, we did our water, our air, now going all the way to my fire. What do we got going on for the lovely Leo gang? Messages for Team Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 438 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming through. You guys are hella appreciated. Messages for the Leo gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you guys. You got yourselves here the Chariot. You could be connecting with the Cancer for some. Your current energy. We got here 8 of Cups, person you're dealing with. We have here the Lovers, outcome that's present. We got 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Very straightforward reading. I really feel like you're walking away from a connection right now, but it's not really explaining why, so let's get into that. Why is Leo walking away from this connection? What pushed them in the direction to move on from some specific person or to walk away from it? We got 10 of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords, and then the World card. All right, Leo, so I think there's a part of you that's coming to this realization of, if I don't walk away now, I may never. That's pretty fucking deep. I think this is somebody you've had a very, very long connection with. Maybe this is a person you've had a cycle with for a few years. Maybe this is a person you thought was your twin flame, or maybe this is a person you thought was your soulmate that you've had a very intense connection with for quite a long time. And I think you're coming to the realization of, if I don't walk away from this person right now, if I do not give myself the opportunity to explore my new options right now, I may never walk away from this connection. I may never walk away from this person that I'm in love with, because at the end of the day, we've tried so many times to see if it will work out. It hasn't worked out. And if I don't leave now to explore my options, I may never fucking leave. And I think this is what you're realizing here. And I feel like this is for the people that believe that this person's your twin flame or your soulmate. And I kind of have my beef with twin flames and things of that nature. Like, yes, twin flames exist, but a lot of people label twin flames when they're not twin flames, and then they take abuse. And we're not going to get into that subject, but just throw it out here, guys. Don't fuck with the labels, okay? Just Fuck with a person who treats you great. Fuck with a person who is good for you and you're good for them, you know? Take a look at how you treat people and how they treat you. Forget the damn labels. You see what I'm saying? So either way, man, and keep in mind too, like a soulmate, it's the same thing. Like I put like for example, I put out a video that said Virgo, an unexpected soulmate appears. We have plenty of soulmates in our lives, you know? So just, you can label it, but don't get too caught up into it where the label becomes more important versus how a person treats you, okay? Sorry for that side note, Leo. I just wanted to throw that out there. So, yeah, you've had a connection with somebody for a very long time that you really do care for, but it looks to me like things just haven't ever really worked out. I mean, Page of Swords, there's always been some sort of conflict. For some of you guys, it could have been a runner-chaser thing where when you wanted to be with them, they didn't want to be with you, and then when they wanted to be with you, you didn't want to be with them. I feel like there was always something in the way from the two of you actually being able to enjoy each other, you know? Feels like you've gone through a lot of karma with this person, and at the end of the day, it's never worked out the way you've wanted it and the way they've wanted it. So right now, it's like, okay, I got to prepare myself here to enter a whole new world. 8 of Cups to the World card. I got to prepare myself here to go on to a new path and explore new options in life. Because, you know what? Maybe there is somebody else out there for me that I'm supposed to be with. Maybe there isn't. Maybe me and this individual are meant to be together. But you're never going to know until you give yourself the opportunity to set yourself free, Leo. You're never going to know until you try to meet somebody new and see if that new person is the right one for you. Here's the thing that's most important to recognize. If somebody's meant to be with you, it doesn't matter where you're at in your life, the universe will guide that person back to you. So it doesn't matter if you're waiting on them. It doesn't matter if you're in a new relationship. It doesn't matter if you're single. It doesn't matter if you have children. At the end of the day, if somebody is supposed to be with you, the universe will always do a series of events that unfold for them to come back into your life and for the two of you to get together. It will happen. For example, I'm sure you guys have seen exes come back together after not talking for years. I've seen that in my life. I've seen people who broke up with each other and never thought they were going to get back together again. And then a couple years later, out of nowhere, they somehow meet each other. They get back together. Boom, they're getting fucking married, and it worked out that time. Like, that shit genuinely does happen. So, Leos, yeah, this is the vibe right now. If I don't walk away right now, I feel like I'm going to be stuck on this person forever. So I got to give myself the opportunity to set myself free, to maybe see if someone or something else is better out there. And if we're meant to be, they'll fall into alignment with me. It'll be okay. But this is you saying, I know damn well if I don't walk away right now, I'm always going to be stuck. So I got to go ahead and do myself the solid and set myself free. And that's a really good thing here, Leo. I think it's a good thing. Because no one's saying that you and this person are not meant to be. No one's saying that you and this person don't have a connection. You totally do. But they'll fall into alignment with you if they're really supposed to be with you. If not, you're going to fall into alignment with somebody new that is the right one for you. All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. I love you, Leo. Things will work out. Trust me. Okay? So, we did our fire going all the way to my earth signs. What do we got going on for the lovely Virgo gang? Messages for Team Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 497 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming through. It is much appreciated. By the way, Virgo, we got 222 likes in the chat. So that is the number Synchronicity 222. The number Synchronicity 222 says to pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to your thoughts. Definitely get in tune with what your body is telling you and what your intuition is saying to you. So there are things communicating with you, Virgo. Definitely take a moment to settle back and listen. All right? All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see here what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. Let's have a look, all right? What's going on for the Virgo gang? Virgo, overall energy for you, we have here a Lovers, current energy. We got the Six of Swords, person you're dealing with, Moon in reverse, outcome that's present. We got here Two of Wands. All right. So right now, something here is telling you something. Your inner spirit, your spirit guides, your intuition, whatever the hell you want to call it, you're getting a gut feeling about something. I think this gut feeling that you're having is that there's possibly some sort of relationship coming your way or some sort of new love coming in for you. I think a lot of you Virgos recently are starting to have that feeling where it's like, I feel like I'm about to meet somebody, or I feel like I'm about to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, etc. You're just getting that gut feeling that you're about to meet somebody who you're going to end up falling in love with. That's your spirit telling you there is somebody coming in here for you. There is a person coming into alignment with you, manifesting with you, okay? Sometimes people even recall before they meet each other in person that they felt this energetic pull that they were about to meet somebody. So this happens in life sometimes. You know, sometimes before we meet our partners that are going to be for us, we feel that energetically. We feel like we're just about to meet someone or something, and we feel like, oh my God, it's coming and it's coming soon. We get that intuitive feeling. So Virgo, you're picking up on that, and so is this individual you're dealing with. And for those of you that do resonate with this reading, after you meet this person and you guys, you know, spend time with each other for a while, you can even talk about the experience of you feeling it. I guarantee they felt the same way. So moving forward from that, we have the Moon card in reverse. This isn't about the person you're about to meet. This is about how you've been feeling, Virgo. You know, for a while here with the Moon in reverse, you've told yourself, I'm not going to fall in love again. I'm not interested. I'm not in a space where I want to be open with my emotions with other people. That's all going to change. Love is going to start to becoming, it's going to become a topic for you here, Virgo, in the next 24 hours and moving forward to the rest of this month. You're going to start feeling lovey-dovey again. You're going to start craving to be with a partner. You're going to start craving to have that romantic relationship and really be involved with somebody here. So you're going to notice it's not the Moon card in reverse anymore where you're unemotional and uninterested. It's going to be the Moon upright where you are interested in people and you are interested in having romantic connections. With the outcome that's present, we got here the Two of Wands, and that Two of Wands is about you stepping forward onto a new path. And when you look at the Two of Wands, this guy over here is technically holding the Ace of Wands, and he's holding the World. So that means a new cycle is about to begin for you. And that new cycle is going to be a new romantic partner stepping in for you. All right, Virgo? So throwing it out there for you guys. If it resonates for you, of course, it might not be your story, but for those of you that it is your story, you will see this happen shortly. I definitely want to say moving to March, you'll probably feel this coming in. And if you've been picking up on that intuitive feeling that you feel someone coming in or you feel like you're about to meet somebody, more than likely this reading will apply to you. So really awesome news here, Virgo. Happy to see that for you. It's going to be a big change that you didn't necessarily expect, but, you know, your intuition was telling you. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So going all the way to the last round of signs. What do we got going on for the Cancer gang, baby? Messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. So the 529 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming through. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get it cracking. Let's see what we got coming through for you, man. Cancer. Overall energy for you guys here, we got a 5 of Cups in the reverse, so you might be dealing with a water sign for some. Your current energy, we got 7 of Pentacles in reverse, person you're dealing with. We have here the Temperance, and the outcome that's present for you, we got here the Justice card. Nice, you might be dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius. So 5 of Cups reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed. I think there's going to be a very big change in your perception in the next day or so. I think that something's going to happen to you guys that's going to make you realize it's not worth focusing all of my attention on negative energy. It's not worth investing myself into negative energy and things that upset me and things that bother me. I really want to start getting back into a more positive headspace. You know, with Cancers, we're very empathic, we're very emotional. There's plenty of moments where we can instantly tap into negativity, and there's also plenty of moments where we can instantly tap into positivity. So I think with this energy right now, this is you saying, I just want to feel more positive. I want to look at things from a better perspective. I want to get myself out of a rut and really do some healing work and really do some shadow work to where I'm happy with myself. You know, some of you guys may be embracing new changes. This could be new changes about the way that you think, new changes that you want to make physically. This could be new changes with people and energy that you surround yourself with. But I'm seeing you want to make that change. And what I like so much about Cancerians is that even though we feel so deeply and even though we can fall into negativity quickly, we also can fall into positivity just as quick. You know, for a Cancer, the main lesson that we have to learn throughout our lives, because I'm a Cancer too, is how to stay grounded in scenarios and situations. You know, as Cancers, what we typically do is, whether we're aware of it or not, we absorb all the energy like a sponge, and all the energy from other people ends up becoming our energy, you know? For example, if we're around somebody who's sad, we end up being fucking sad, you know? Like, listen, you can feel somebody else's energy, you can feel for them, but you also have to make sure that you put that boundary between you and the other person. Like, even though they're sad, and then we feel their sadness, don't allow their sadness to therefore become your sadness, right? So as a Cancerian, these are things we do. So we have to make sure that we stay grounded. That's the biggest lesson that we have to learn, is to stay grounded and to put up boundaries between what other people's feelings are versus what our feelings are, okay? So I am seeing a very big positive shift for you guys in your energy. I think you're looking towards the grass is greener on the other side. There's better days ahead. Temperance card, Justice card. You want more balance back in your life, you know? Instead of looking at things in a negative perspective in hindsight, this is about looking at things from both perspectives, you know? If it's not going that well, if there's a negative situation happening in your life, instead of focusing on how shitty the situation is, you're going to be looking for the solution, you know? And that's a big thing that I'm seeing here for you, Cancer. It's not about the problem anymore. It's about focusing on the solution to move forward. Beautiful shit, guys. Happy for you. Really fucking awesome reading. This looks fantastic, all right? All right, my Cancers. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we banged out our water signs. Let's go all the way to the air signs, man. What do we got going on for the lovely Libra gang? Messages between Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. For the 523 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming through. You guys are hella appreciated. Messages for Team Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra. Let's see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Libra. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Tower. You might be dealing with a Scorpio for some. Your current energy, we got here a Chariot, person you're dealing with. We got an Emperor in reverse, and the outcome that's present, we got a Four of Cups. I was about to say, were we going to pull all major arcanas? So you might be dealing with an Aries, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. You could be connecting with a Pisces too, just because the Four of Cups is here. So we have the Tower to the Chariot card. Big energy, man. Big energy shift. You realize something here, Libra. You realized that a lot of situations aren't necessarily in your control, and you can only focus on what is in your control. There's a lot of situations in life that are outside of our control. For example, can we control the fact that the sun comes up in the morning and the sun sets at night? Can we control that the earth revolves? Can we control that people get into their cars every day and drive to work? Fuck no, we can't control any of that shit. The only things we can control are our actions within ourselves. Our actions that we choose to take each and every single day. And I think what's happening here for you, Libra, is you're coming to that massive Tower moment, that massive realization where even though you've known this is deeply understanding that if something in my life is out of my control, I don't need to sit there and be invested in trying to make it come out the way I want it to come out. I don't need to sit there and invest myself in trying to make things work the way I want them to work. If it's out of my control, there's nothing I can do, so there's no point in wasting my energy on that, right? Outcome that's present, we got here Four of Cups. So I think this is you guys saying, I'm only focusing on what I am in control of, and that will be my actions that I decide to take within this life. For the things that are out of my control and are out of my reach, I don't need to sit there and worry about them. I can't make a difference, so I have to take a step back and allow them to happen, right? So I'm seeing this energy here for you, Libra, and you're going to notice it's going to be a big change for you guys in such a positive way. When we take time out of just no longer focusing on what's beyond our control, we feel so much less stressed. And stress is a big thing in life that can fuck a whole lot of shit up with you physically, mentally, spiritually. So reducing stress right off the bat is a beautiful fucking thing for you here, Libra. All right, so when you're done focusing on things that are out of your control, baby, you're going to be less stressed, you're going to feel pumped, and you're going to feel good. All right, only focus on what you are in control of, aka that is your actions. All right, control your own life, but don't control what's out of your control, because you can't, and it's a waste of energy. All right, baby, you got this. Be the Four of Cups, but only to things that are out of your control. Now, when you have things that are in your control, you can be the Emperor. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished our water and our fire. Oh, shit, and by the way, thank you so much, Marlene. Thank you again for the $33. This donation is for all the people here who wish to donate but can't. That's so nice of you, huh? We all love and appreciate Anthony. He is a life-changing individual who brightens many souls every day. From all of us to you, Anthony, thank you. Thank you so much, Marlene. I really appreciate that. That was a really nice message. Thank you so much, my love. And by the way, Divine Humble, thank you for the 20. I appreciate that so much as well, man. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. As I've always said with donations, guys, they're totally not necessary. Like, if you want to donate to me, that's amazing. If you don't want to, you totally don't have to. But for the people that do donate, thank you so much, man. They help a lot more than you guys know. I really appreciate any donations that people send me. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, everybody who sent in any donations today. You guys are fantastic, and I appreciate your love and your support, man. Thank you all so much. And even for everybody that comes out here, thank you guys, man. Shout out to my soul gang and my soul fam. I love the fuck out of y'all. And let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. I love y'all so much, all right? So, we knocked out our water signs. We knocked out our air signs. Going to my fire. What do we got going on for the lovely Sagittarius gang? Messages for Saggy here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages between Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on? For the 481 peeps in the chat, if you guys could please drop a like, I would greatly appreciate that. Messages for Team Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Saggy, overall energy for you guys here, we got ourselves a Knight of Cups, okay? Your current energy, we got here a Chariot, person you're dealing with. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is showing up here as the World card. Excuse me. So, you could be dealing with here an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. You also might be dealing with a Cancerian. Now, the Knight of Cups to the Chariot card, I think you want to take things to the next level with whoever this is you're connecting with. It looks to me like you want to have growth with somebody, but I feel like somebody here has been too busy for you lately, or they haven't had time for you lately, Sagittarius, and you're like, WTF, when are you going to make time, okay? I am feeling to a certain extent that some of you guys are feeling like you're a lack of a priority. Maybe you're not feeling prioritized by somebody that you prioritize. Maybe you're not feeling prioritized even though you love the shit out of this person and you always do your best to make them your number one priority. And always remember, guys, you got to make sure you are your number one priority, and you got to balance that with people in your life you really care about. But nonetheless, though, here, Sag, I do feel that you're wanting growth with somebody. You're wanting more from them because you feel like they're not giving you the time of day that you would like. Maybe your person is a workaholic, you know? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Maybe they haven't had much time for the connection that the two of you have because they've had so much shit to do at work, you know? That could be the scenario for some of you. Or maybe the person you're dealing with has been putting so much time into many different areas of their life, but not enough into this connection and or relationship that the two of you have. Nonetheless, though, with the outcome that's present here, we have the World card, and what this is you saying here, Sag, you want things to change. All right? So my best advice for Sagittarians here that are dealing with this energy is you have to say how you feel. I already talked about this same exact piece of advice with another zodiac today, but you got to say your piece, you know? You got to let the person you're dealing with know that this is how I feel, and what are we going to do about it? You gotta, you kind of have to put the ball in their court here because you feel like someone's not giving you enough time and isn't adding enough to the relationship in the way that you feel you do. And you feel like you deserve to be more paid attention to, more noticed, more cared for, more loved, you know? You feel like you need more of that because maybe the person you're dealing with isn't equally giving back what you give to them. So have that conversation with the person you're dealing with, say your piece, and wait for their response over there, you know? Try to call this person, FaceTime them, text them, whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with your own types of communication. Get out there and say your piece and see what happens, okay, Sag? Everything's going to be okay. I think that whoever this is you're dealing with, granted they may be busy or maybe they have a lot going on or maybe they're a workaholic, whatever the case is, by sending that message, I think it will provoke them to really understand what you're feeling and what you're going through, and I think they'll give you a good response here, okay? I think it'll work out. All right, my Saggies? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And by the way, holy fuck, thank you so much for the $50 donation. Coming all the way from Leanna Anderson. You're so humble. Thank you, my love. I really fucking appreciate it. And you've done this so many times. You've donated so many times. Thank you so much, Leanna. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your love and your support. Holy crap, man. Jeez, y'all are nuts. Thank you guys today, man. You guys make my day every day, man. I love you all so much. Thank you for the love, guys. It really means a lot, and it really helps out, okay? Whew! So, We did our water, our fire, our air. Last but not least, my Capricorns today have been incredibly patient. Shout out my Capricorn gang, by the way. I love you guys. Y'all have been patient as fuck. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on for the lovely Capricorn gang. Messages for Team Cappy, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 455 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming through, man. You guys are hella appreciated. Messages for Team Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Capricorns, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Cappy, overall energy for you guys is showing up as the Judgment in the reverse. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio for some of you. Your current energy, whoa, big Scorpio vibes again. We got here the Death card, person you're dealing with, Queen of Cups reversed, outcome that's present, Eight of Swords. Yeah, Capricorn, right now I think a lot of you guys are kind of leaning towards avoiding someone, I feel, because you're noticing that things have changed. It's not so much that you've changed as a person, or maybe you have changed as a person, but I think it's more so about you're acknowledging someone's energy just doesn't sit right with you anymore. I could have sworn we talked about this, maybe it was the weekend reading, or maybe it was the reading we had last Thursday, but I do feel this is a very familiar reading coming up for you, Capricorn. So I think this is overall about, I don't really feel like this person's energy sits right with me anymore. They don't come across to me as a loving, tender, and amazing individual. They kind of come across to me as somebody who's cold, or maybe they come off a little negative, or maybe they come off, unhappy or miserable. Whatever the case is, Cappy, you've noticed that somebody here has changed. And in a way, you've changed as well. Because maybe there was a point in time where you felt like your energy really matched this person's. Maybe you felt like, there was a little bit of trauma bonding in the past. That could be a possible answer as well. Maybe you trauma bonded with somebody, but then you grew out of that trauma bond and they're still there and you're no longer on a plane of resonation. That could be something that's likely as well. Capricorn, I'm going to chop it up to the fact that you've probably outgrown this person. I think that their vibration's not necessarily as high as yours. Maybe there was a point in time where your vibrations were in alignment, but I think things have changed. You've outgrown this person. You've become a more positive person. You become a more happy person. Maybe this individual became a more miserable person. And, when somebody is kind of happy and more in a higher energy versus somebody who's in a lower energy, when you see that difference, it's hard to resonate with one another because this individual's energy is going to rub off on you, which is going to make you want to go be far away from them. And then they are going to not be so happy to see you happy. It's kind of like a polarizing effect, right? With whoever this is you're dealing with. With the outcome that's present, though, here, Capricorn, we do have here the Eight of Swords. I think you are in your head right now about what to do. I think you care for whoever this person is. I think it bothers you how their energy's been lately. I think it bothers you how different you see that you now are between you and this person. So in a way, you're bothered because you don't know what to do. You don't know if you should avoid them and completely distance yourself and cut them off, or if you should tolerate the kind of energy that they have. So it's a difficult decision. It's hard, guys, to stay around people that are too much for you. It's hard, guys, to be around somebody that you feel is too negative, or being around somebody who you feel is bringing you down. Sometimes we have people in our lives that we incredibly love and care for, but we also feel like their energy is just something that really affects us, and sometimes it doesn't impact us in a really positive way. So I see where you guys are coming from, and it is a difficult decision to make, and I think that you have to make the decision that you feel is best for you. In my own personal opinion, I think the best decision to make is to limit yourself. This doesn't mean you have to cut off the person you're dealing with, but limit yourself from them, And you also, Capricorn, are a very blunt sign. You can call out the person you're dealing with and say, hey, lately, I don't know what's been going on with you, but it feels to me like you haven't really been in a good mood. You haven't really been in a good place, and I feel that when we hang out, or when we talk on the phone, or when we text. You very well likely can communicate to the person you're dealing with, I feel some type of way when I'm around you because of the type of energy you're in. Sometimes calling people out on their shit really makes people think about what it is they're doing and how they're behaving, and it really makes them move forward and decide that, okay, I want to take care of my shit. Sometimes people don't notice the energy they're in, and sometimes they just need to hear it from a different person, an outsider's perspective. So for some of you Capricorns, it's not about, hey, I can cut this person off and move on. You can call them out about how they're acting and how you feel it affecting you, and that may cause a spark of change in the person you're dealing with. And at the same time, too, you're more than welcome to distance yourself from them if you need that. and limit yourself and put up some boundaries here if you feel like you need that as well. And you're also welcome to cut them out too if that's what you want to do. You know, you got to do what's best for you here, Capricorn. But in my own personal opinion, I feel like what's best for you is to call them out on how you feel when you're around them and how you see them from an outsider's perspective. And I would just, you know, put up some boundaries here and see what happens. Have that conversation with them, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. For those of you that come out Monday through Friday, man, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you, everybody, for being so kind and amazing. I really fucking appreciate it. For those of you that donate and have donated today, thank you guys so much for those donations. It's very kind of you. I really appreciate it. So much gratitude to you guys. It helps a lot more than you guys know. So thank you so much for your support and your love. It is so fucking appreciated, man. For everybody that's up here in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, that would be really awesome. And for the people that are new here, if you're interested in my content, interested in my channel, you know, and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. So for anybody here who's new, definitely consider subscribing and joining the Soul Fam. That would be much appreciated as well. And of course, if someone can drop a timestamp down below, that would be awesome. But guys, with that all being said, thank you for coming through to the daily. In regards to the March readings, I'm trying to get them popping as quick as I can this week. I've had a lot going on yesterday and today. I was actually out for most of the day today, and I ended up coming back around 2 o'clock or so, so I didn't have time to do a lot of work except for doing the daily. So I'm going to try to get on those March readings for you guys as quickly as possible so I can get those out to you. All right? But all right, everybody. I love you all so much, man. Thank you for the love. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new here. Turn on post notifications to never miss an upload, and I will see you guys later. Much love, my soul fam. Have yourselves a good one, and I'll see y'all later. I love